Hey, people. Welcome to Wonderfully Intuitive. I ask that you follow, like, comment, or share, okay? Now, let me see. Let's see what these cards going to tell me. Somebody needs to apologize. It's for something someone said. It's like what I'm hearing is someone blamed the other person for something. Because I keep hearing you did it. I don't know exactly who that's for, but that's what I'm hearing. And somebody needs to apologize to someone. For blaming them for doing something. Expect powerful changes. Have faith in your dreams. Nothing is yet set in stone, but there is a win-win outcome in the forecast. Because I see a lot of balance here, but very little movement. I see balance, but very little movement. So someone has gotten kind of complacent, comfortable, complacent, and someone is set in their ways, okay? You have a way of doing things, and your way seems to be the only way that you think keeps shit balanced out, but that may not necessarily be true. Because I don't see any movement here. I do see balance, but I just don't see any movement. It's like someone is not given, you're not allowing change to take place within this relationship because you're comfortable with where it is. You feel like if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But that may only be how you're feeling. You don't know exactly how the other person is feeling because someone is discrediting the other person's feelings. Someone is very close to achieving a goal and it's time to take action, but somebody is too stubborn, too stuck in your ways, too comfortable with the way things are. It works out for you like that, but that's not fair because it's like it's almost like you want things as your way or no way, and that's unhealthy. That's not healthy. Someone feels like you're testing their commitment to you. You're being, somebody's being too bratty, okay? As I said, someone is stuck in their ways. You like things the way they are. You feel like if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But everything that you see a certain way, it doesn't mean that the other person see it the same way you see it. And you have to learn how to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So maybe for once you'll understand where they're coming from instead of discrediting their feelings. And don't shoot the messenger, okay? somebody feels like it kind of feels like somebody is like down the other person too much. It's not a good feeling that I'm getting here. Somebody is making the other person feel like they're not, I don't want to say like they're not good enough, but it almost seems like you you do make them feel like they're not good enough, okay? And that's not for everybody. You know who I'm talking about. I do not have to sit up here and say you know it's you and you know it's you. No, just go ahead and apologize to somebody and bend and fold a little bit. If you love this person, then you will at least put yourself in their shoes and try to see where they're coming from, or at least hear them out sometimes, because whomever this is, you shut this person down too much. And what you're doing is you're pushing them away. And you've already created some distance without you even fully realizing it. You feel a little difference. And that difference that you are feeling is some distance that you're creating with your stuck in your ways behavior. Somebody's having a lot of doubts about the friendship. They feel like it's no growth, and someone's starting to have some regrets. But they're holding on. But somebody is holding on, but change is necessary, okay? Somebody is feeling like the love has become limited. And let me just tell you something. This is for whomever that is that's always trying to act like they're so strong, always want to keep your game face on. I know you've been worried, okay? I know you've been worried, okay? Because something is very repetitive and you are worried about this. You're worried about this right here. Whomever you are, you've been working a lot, or at least everything to you is about working, being a provider, being strong, keeping it together. But you are worried because it's like the never-ending cycle. I don't see change here. I see that you have this routine that you're used to sticking to, and you are worried because you do feel that something is changing. Something is changing. Something is missing here. And you need to figure out what it is that's missing. Because guess what? Somebody has created a problem. Yep, I said it. I didn't want to say it. I was trying not to say it. But yes, somebody has created a problem. Somebody has made the other person feel loneliness. And this person is starting to seek comfort in places where this may be somebody, they may go out at times, like to a lounge or a restaurant, mall, like places where it's a lot of people. It really don't look like the mall to me. I'm just being honest. It look like whomever this is, they go out and they party. Sometimes they're around all these people, but that is still not, that's still not doing it for them. They're still feeling loneliness, and they shouldn't be feeling lonely if you guys are together. You know what I'm saying? Like they shouldn't feel lonely. They miss the abundance of love that you guys used to share. You used to provide them with a certain type of love that you no longer give them. It's like you started off one way, and once you got comfortable, then it's like take it or leave it. Okay, this was somebody's attitude. Somebody's being hella stubborn, and I don't think you're gonna like where it gets you eventually. What's ahead will make you mad for going back. Mm-hmm. Something you prayed for is not good for you. Take that leap you desire. And you know what it is that you prayed for that's not good for you, okay? Stop being a spoiled brat, whomever you are. I wanted to tell you, but I didn't think you'd understand. I'm telling you because I know what I saw. And you've made somebody feel a disconnect. Okay? You're stuck in your ways attitude. It's pushing somebody away. And they've been trying to tell you certain things, but you don't want to listen. So they've gotten to a space where if there is something that you need to find out or that you do find out, then they're going to say something like they tried to talk to you, but they couldn't get through to you, or they felt like you just didn't understand them. I wish things were different. Mm-hmm. But I feel like the thing is, things are going to be different. It's not going to be, I wish things were different. Things are going to be different. But things are going to be different in a space of something you asked for, something you wanted so bad, turned out it's not exactly what you expected it to be. And it may be the other person. Maybe that's why you became so stubborn and stuck in your ways. I don't know. Or maybe you just got too comfortable. But things are going to be different. Here we go again. Oh boy. No more games. Somebody wants you to understand them. They feel like you just don't understand them. And the thing is, someone thinks they have you in the palm of their hands, but I just feel like that was you being all stubborn and stuff, thinking that somebody was going to keep putting up with that. But no, they're not going to keep putting up with that. And you need to protect your peace and energy and count your blessings, not your worries. You are heavily protected. Past trauma triggers needs healing. Okay, so one thing I know for sure is one of the reasons somebody is so stuck in their ways and is coming off as this person is being stubborn, that's you taking your power back. Some sort of past trauma somebody went through. You didn't have control of certain situations that took place, and now you are in control, and you're not trying to allow someone to control you. The thing is, this person is not there to create trauma in your life. This person was there to shower you with love, and they wanted that to be reciprocated. That's what you used to give them in the beginning. They didn't expect you to treat them the way you're starting to treat them. I don't even think you realize how you're treating them, but you're pushing somebody away. It's not that easy to let go. But what are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to unrepairable damage? This wasn't what I expected. I knew you was lying again. What did I say in the beginning? Go back to the beginning. What did I say in the beginning? Somebody has been blaming someone for doing something. Don't you take him or her back this time. Forgiving you has been hard. It still hurts. That has a lot to do with that trauma. And you feeling the need to be in control of everything now. You have to make a few changes. You have to. Like, you have to figure out a different way to deal with certain situations, and you need to communicate with this person if you really love them and you want things to work. Like, don't push them away if you want them to stay, okay? Reflect on your priorities, because that's something that you haven't really been doing a lot lately. You've been so accustomed to this routine that there's some things that you need to prioritize a little more. You need to cool your emotions and stop being so stubborn, okay? You need to know your worth. Because it's like you're hiding behind something. Yes, you need to know your worth. Like, that card fell out. It's like, oh, fuck. Okay. So whatever this past trauma is, this trauma that you've experienced in your life, you forgave someone for something that they did that caused you this trauma, because it still hurts. I'm sorry. I hope that didn't pause. My phone's dying. Because it still hurts, as I was saying. But you forgave this person, and that's been hella hard for you to forgive them, because whatever it was that this person put you through is still hurting you, and that makes you, that trauma alone made you have like certain insecurities. As I said before, somebody look at you as you're being stubborn, but that's you having control. You have to be in control, because you had no control over something that took place in your past, okay? So what you need to understand is you need to know your worth, and stop feeling like what happened to you in your past is gonna constantly affect your future. Stop acting like that made you less than who you are. You are special, and you act like you don't even understand that. You don't realize that. You need to know how special you are. You need to know that you are worthy of the best, and you need to know when somebody really love you, then you need to learn to love them back and not hold back, okay? But I'm just gonna pull 2 cards from here, and then I'm gonna let that be the end of this reading, because it's getting pretty deep, and I feel like as deep as it's getting, it's not really a conversation that someone is fully comfortable with speaking on, addressing, or even acknowledging, because it does hurt. Don't be a fool. Make things right. Don't be a fool. I keep on falling. Two more, if they want to come. So somebody feel like they keep falling for like the same bull crap, but it's only because they know that the love is actually pure. They know that this love is pure, but there's some work that needs to be done. Somebody somebody that's been being super stubborn. You need to get a little self-control. You need to understand how to identify with your behavior and why you've been behaving this way, so you can stop behaving in the way that's coming off as you're being stubborn or stuck in your ways and pushing somebody away when you want them to stay. So please make sure that you make some changes, okay? But anywho, I ask that you follow, like, comment, or share, okay? Bye, people, people, people.